Okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:01 actually. But nonetheless, welcome everyone. It's good to see the chambers full this morning. We'll begin the meeting by calling to order. And if you want to join us, please rise and we'll sing "O Canada."
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, would you take the roll call, please?
Councillor Mackey,
Present.
Councillor McKay,
Present.
Councillor Carlton, Councillor Pringle,
Present.
Councillor McQueen will be joining us later this morning, Councillor Nielsen, Councillor Patterson, Councillor Dickert sends his regrets today, alternate Councillor Fleet, Councillor Kentner, Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Body, Councillor Gregg, Gordon Milne,
Present.
Councillor Dobreen, Councillor Matrosovs, Councillor Eccles. Sorry, Councillor Bourdignon.
Present.
Councillor Eccles. And Councillor Hutchison sends his regrets. And alternate Councillor Doug Hutchinson.
Present.
Thank you, Tara. Before we begin, I want to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, the three people of the three fires known as Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, the traditional keepers of these lands and waters since time immemorial. To our south lies the traditional territories of the Six Nations of the Grand River and the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Is there any declaration of interest related to any matter on today's council agenda? Seeing none, if one should arise, you can declare it at any time. We have a number of set of minutes that we need to consider. First is the County Council and Committee of the Whole meeting minutes dated November 14th. Someone care to move those, please? Councillor Nielsen, Councillor Patterson. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. We have the Long-Term Care Committee of Management minutes dated November 12th with a number of resolutions contained therein. Would someone care to move those minutes, please? Councillor Keaveney and Councillor Matrosovs will second. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. We have the closed Committee of the Whole minutes dated November 14th. Someone care to move those? Councillor McKay, Councillor Carlton. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. There are no closed meeting matters. There are no reports, no bylaws. Well, we have one bylaw. That is the confirming bylaw. Someone care to move that, please? Councillor Eccles and Councillor Dobreen. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. News and celebrations. Councillor Carlton, please.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and good morning, County Council. I'd just like to start with tomorrow evening is Sparkle and Shine at the Shallow Lake Community Center, where we will do the light up of the trees out front. And this year we will also have lights at Kilsyth Community Center and Kimball Community Center. And Sunday, December 8th is the Kimball non-motorized parade starting at 2:00. And the Monday night, December 9th is Jingle and Mingle at Allen's Convenience Store in Shallow Lake, put on by the Shallow Lake Village Improvement Committee. That's everything.
Thank you, Sue. Anyone else? Counselor Kentner.
Thank you through you, Mr. Warden. Tonight at 5:30, we're lighting the Christmas tree in Meaford, right at the main intersection there of Nelson and Sykes. And that's at 5:30. And we have a tour of the store windows, and that's followed by the opening of our Christmas on the Bay, which is on the Market Square, and a great opportunity to do some Christmas shopping and just really have a great outdoor experience as winter moves in on us.
Thank you, Ross. Anyone else? Counselor Eccles.
I don't know whether it was celebration, but it was certainly an interesting morning yesterday. The Ontario Health Coalition, a group advocacy group for maintaining public health, has been around Ontario with a Trojan horse, which represents the deception, using their words, the deception that the Ministry of Health is doing and influencing our public healthcare system to privatize it. So it was in Durham yesterday at 9:00 in the morning. And Mr. Kentner, yes, it was cool. Christmas is coming. They are in Bracebridge and Bracebridge today, I believe, and then Brampton. And then that'll be the end of a month-long across Ontario, where this Trojan horse has come to represent what is happening to our public health and what's happening to our rural, especially our rural and northern hospitals. And I guess West Grey, Durham, especially site is still kind of on the headline of that. So it was very good that it was there. And the fight continues to maintain our public health care access. On another note, on December 6th and 7th, we will be having Glen Colton Farms, which is an outdoor group that has put on a Kris Kringle Market. And it is at a farm site just outside of Durham on the second concession north of Highway 4. As I said, we'll be running from Friday night 4 until 10, and Saturday, I believe it is 2 until 10 as well too. What is very interesting in this is that they'll be doing the Christmas Messiah. Glen Colton Farms might be better known to individuals as Michael Schmidt's farm, and they'll be doing the Messiah right in the barn. And if you are into classical music, it's an amazing thing to see in the stable, that and the symmetry that is to that in the symbol doing the Messiah. It will be done by very professional. I had the opportunity to see it last year, and I will be going to see it again this year. A different concept when you see that type of music, opera type, in a stable. So that's for anybody. Tickets are available for that online. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Thank you, Kevin. Anyone else? Randy, I know you had something you wanted to chat about. I will just preface it by saying that I was, excuse me, at the Economic Development Leadership Forum last Friday out at Cobble Beach. Last week, I should have said. I was there, yeah. Anyway, it was a wonderful day, a lot of speakers, a lot of inspiring ideas. So, Randy, please.
Yeah, and thank you for that, and good morning, everyone. So as the warden indicated, Savannah, Steve, and the EDTC team hosted the first leadership forum at Cobble Beach last week. And the overall theme of Thursday's discussion was based on building communities for the future. Some of you were able to attend that day and heard from a number of fantastic speakers. One of the first keynote speakers was Dan Matheson, who's the former mayor of Stratford, and is currently the chair of the Provincial Land Development Facilitators Agency. Dan helped to champion a lot of the economic development success that Stratford has seen over the past couple of decades and provided some insights on how to attract investment to our communities here in Grey County. We also heard a presentation from Investment Ontario, and this is a fairly new ministry. It's focused on investment attraction in Ontario and working with the municipalities to bring forward investment opportunities that are focused on advanced manufacturing, life sciences, and tech sectors. We heard from Luigi Presta from Think Compass and his planning for our backyard analogy that he used. And what we would like to see in our backyards, and then moving forward with investing in infrastructure in our backyards so that we can attract investors and employment land opportunities in Grey County. We also heard from Dave Shorey, the executive director from the Owen Sound campus here in Georgian College, and the enrollment growth that they've seen over the past few years, as well as the apprenticeships and the number of apprenticeships, 700 plus apprenticeships that are currently enrolled. And that provides a direct workforce pipeline to support the needs of not only our existing businesses, but our future businesses as well. We also heard a short video from James Sconiac from Bruce Power and the importance of investing in our community infrastructure today that will benefit future generations to come. And then, of course, we heard from our fantastic Grey County EDTC team, Savannah and Steve, indicating the importance of investing and activating more employment lands throughout Grey County in order to be investment ready. So I just wanted to thank, Savannah is unfortunately not able to be here today, but I wanted to thank Savannah, Steve, the EDTC team for putting together such an excellent forum, especially the first forum that we've held. There will be more discussions for sure to come, and in order to make sure again that we're all investment ready, and we can welcome some of those investment opportunities going forward. So, anyways, I just want to leave it there, and yeah, thank you again, Warden, for your comments and any and all feedback that any councillors have from that day. We're of course open to any suggestions for sure. So, thank you.
Thank you, Randy. It was indeed a very inspiring day. Councillor Matrosovs.
Thank you. Through you, the warden, I do have one more festive occasion to share. Coming up on December 6th, Friday evening, December 6th, is our Clarksburg Christmas Stroll. So there's an alternative activity for all of the festive things that are going around in Grey County right now. And in that evening from 6 to 8, there'll be open houses as the Clarksburg businesses open their doors. Santa and a certain Snow Queen will also be available there. And then at 8 p.m., we work our way up as a carol walk. It's a short walk, so it's good for family members to come to. My grandson has come along, and it's not too far to go. It's very magical because we do have candles and we have carols walking up from the downtown Clarksburg up to the top of the hill to our St. George's Anglican Church, at which time there is a grand tree lighting ceremony there at the church right beside Bruce Street. So come on out if that works out with your family. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Sounds like a really good event. Councillor DeBreen.
Good morning, Warden, County Council, and guests. I just would like to mention that on Saturday, December 7th at 6 p.m., Dundalk will be holding their evening Christmas parade. Also, on December 14th, Saturday at 1 p.m., Holstein will hold its 31st, I believe, non-motorized Santa Claus parade. It is indeed a spectacle to behold. People come from all over to line the streets. So I wanted to give enough warning to everyone. If they can schedule it in, please join us.
Thank you, Barb. Indeed, clip-clop is the sound of the day. Okay, motion to adjourn the council meeting before we move into our committee of the whole. Councillor McQueen, seconded by Councillor Eccles. All in favor? That is carried. So we are adjourned. We'll just wait for a minute for Rob to change us over to committee of the whole.